I'm here at the European Research and Development Centre to see if this robot can handle this kind of terrain. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different today because I'm here at the former European Research and Development Centre up in Lancashire where I work now. It's now owned by Helical Technology. Lymow reached out to me and said, do you want to trial our Lymow Plus One? And I ummed and ahed about it thinking, should I go ahead with it? You know, I've tried one, I've got one at home now, a robot mower, which I have on a couple of times a week now to keep up with the frequent mowing. And I looked at the Lymow and I was thinking, is it really right for my lawn? Because it's a heavy duty thing, you know. And I was like, oh, well, let's think about it. So I brought it up at work. I said, why don't you cut the lawns here, work with it? So that's why we're here. That's why we're going to put this through its paces here at the former and now owned by Helical Technology, the technical centre here. So if we have a quick scan round of where we're at, so you can see we're on quite a large area here where the grass gets mowed by a chap in a tractor. Let's get down there and let's have a look at this lawnmower and see what it's all about. So as many of you know who watch the channel, I obsess over my lawns at home a little bit too much. I think I treat them better than what I treat my bloody family, don't I? Because mowing is the best thing you can do for your lawn, and it's keep it at that height, get your lawn to till out and thicken up instead of grow tall and stringy and stuff like that, and it looks a lot better. So this is where robot mowers are absolutely fantastic for that kind of thing, for the people that can't regularly mow the lawns. But a robot mower, you can get on there, you can set it automatically, it can go out, it can cut the lawn for you while you're doing other things and keep it at that height and keep the plant regulated. So again, on one of these mowers, it's very similar to the one I've got at home, where it uses an RTK GPS location, which is real-time kinematics. So it uses satellite GPS in order to lock on its position through where we've put over there. I'll show you shortly where we've loaded the antenna in order to get that signal. The mower I've got home uses a Net RTK, which uses a 4G SIM card, which makes it a bit easier to set up. You don't need to get the antenna, but I've got concerns that this could be a subscription thing for going forward, because I think, you know, you're running a SIM card, you're running a 4G network through your mower, it's going to have some cost on that, but you don't get that with this. So another feature on this, which I like, and it's something that we've moved away from on a lot of electronic goods these days, is access to the battery. This is fitted with a 528 watt hour 15 amp lithium ion type battery, which is replaceable. You can get it out the back with a little tab and you can fully remove it and you can replace it if it goes down. That fully charged is suitable on best settings, you know, the optimum settings for 3 hours of continuous mowing. What we've also got on this design is these tread-like tank style traction drive train here. So instead of having 4 independent wheels that are sometimes 2-wheel drive, some of them now are all-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. This has got all-wheel drive because it's using this traction system. It's got all this surface area, and what they've done on the Lymow One Plus versus what was on the original Lymow One is they've got this removable side piece where we've fitted with individual bristles down the side to keep this drivetrain very clean and very much in good nick for operational usage. So I've mentioned that we're here at Helical Technology, which is an engineering centre, and this is a highly engineered piece of kit, so it's in its element. The material it's made from is A380 aluminium alloy, which is designed to last. So a lot of the mowers that you can get these days, either from your home stores like Lidl's and Aldi's in the UK, where you can get for 100, 150 quid, to the Motion stuff, which range from £1,000 to £2,500. They've all got a plastic or polymer style body. This is proper aerospace grade material being used on this. And on top of that, it's fitted with a camera on the front so you can see it in operation, and AI detection system with sensors on the front as well to make sure it can't run into anything. So plenty of really cool features about this mower. I'm looking forward to getting it in action on there. But before we do, we need to show you what actually makes this a game changer from all the other robot mowers that you can usually get for the home lawns and for this kind of price range. This mower here is fitted with dual SK5 carbon steel rotary blades. and also features a cyclone uplift system, so in order to create a bit of a differential in air pressure to hold the grass plants up when it's in action, when it's under 6,000 RPM spinning speed, pull the grass up and it will then cut it off and go from there. So now for the fun bit, what we need to do is map the lawn of the area what you want to cut. I think we can do up to 80 different zones with a maximum size of around about, is it 20,000 square meters per zone. So we'll do that now, but what we need to do is map the zone, and then we'll have to create channels back to the docking station so it can find its way back. And also if there's areas what you don't want to lawn, like in this area we've got a path in between which is the test track, you create a channel from one side to the other so the mower blades will lift up, it'll cross over, get onto that other side and start mowing on the other side. You can also set no-go areas, so if you've got like a shed, a unit, a building, signs, or even goalposts like we've got on this area here, you can put them into your mapping at this point now. So it's very simple, very intuitive. I'll get it up on the screen now, and we just add create a map, make sure the RTK station is powered up, which it is, maintain a distance of 5 to 10 meters from the robot during the operation, and also keep 10 centimeters from any walls, any edges or stuff like that. That's the tolerance, I suspect, of the GPS mapping. Once it's done there, you get this lovely little display which will tell you what you need to do in order to control it. You can tell you, again, controlling it. The joysticks control the robot. So you've got the little R, which is your RTK, and then you've got the robot there. I do believe that the base station is also there as well. And then you can set your zone, your no-go zone, your channels on here as well. Very simple, tells you what you can do, very intuitive. That comes up every time. And so we shall start. So once it's all mapped out, we should be ready to mow. So we should just be able to click, go to device, resuming mowing. So we're underway. See how it goes.
Attention, lawnmower starting now.
So there we go, the Lymow One Plus robot lawnmower, the tank that thinks it's a lawnmower. It's doing a good job, I think. It's relatively easy to set up. It's beavering away, it's handling this terrain without any major issues at all. The ideal thing would be to get it on here every day for 2 weeks and see if we can chew up. I need to speak to Lymow, see if we can do that, speak to the management here, see if we can get it done, and see what the results are after 2 weeks. But as we all know, regular mowing makes the grass better. So if this was going out here every day, it's currently set at, I think, 35mm I put it on to try and get it done. Because like I say, the tractor's been on today, so it's just going through all the mulch and it's sucking up. But regular mowing on here would absolutely make this mint again. But it's not missed a beat, not missed a beat at all. What a fantastic piece of kit. So if you do have, you know, commercial premises like that, if you do have like a big paddock, this might be one of the mowers that you need to have a look at. So check out Lymow, see if it suits your budget, see if it suits what you need. But yeah, fantastic, fantastic piece of kit. So if you like that, like, subscribe. We'll go back to normal viewing in a couple of videos time maybe, so, but we'll let that boy continue doing what he's doing. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be the same.